everyone. So today is a special. At Ipon, and I just finished our private class. How are you at it?
Okay, I'm doing fine. Great. I
Yes.
feel great. Actually, I feel great after practice.
So the purpose of this is just for me to really uh, ask Ate Yvonne. I've been wanting to really ask her so many questions about um, the benefits of yoga. So, Ate Yvonne, tell us your journey. Why did you start practicing?
Yes. Actually, I met you few years back, and then I had this idea of doing yoga that time, but I couldn't find time because of the busy schedule. And here comes the pandemic, so we are all stuck in our houses. And the sad part is my anxiety got worse. So during the times that I'm struggling with anxiety, I was also doing some research on how can I cope with it naturally, because I went to a psychiatrist and then they prescribed me a medicine, and I think my body cannot tolerate it. So I decided to stop and then focus on the natural methods of how to cope up with my anxiety. And then I suddenly I thought about you, and then I messaged you on Facebook, and then we started doing my private class, and it helped me a lot actually. So apart from doing yoga, I also do meditation, and I started doing exercise also. And thank you for suggesting books to read. It also helped me a lot. And I think this yoga really calms me every time we get our practice, and then after that, and then the following day, it really calms my mind, and it gives me relief with all the tensions, with all the symptoms that I am experiencing in my body. So it really helped my mind. It really helped my mind to stop thinking, overthinking. So I am loving it, and I really wanted to continue my practice to. Actually, I really wanted to be just like you, how flexible you are, if not
Flexible in the mind.
near you. So I always have this so much respect with yoga teachers, because I think that they have the highest esteem of themselves. You know, uh, these are my realizations in my life that, you know, I'm really a weak person, and I really needed something to put positive thoughts in my mind. So this yoga.
Um, I think for the benefit of everyone watching this in the future, Ate Yvonne and I, yeah, when I was searching for some way to get out of the and then because she has the same last name as I do, and I thought I had a deep connection with this person. And then since then, you mentioned about how yoga helps how to allow you to feel calm. What would you say to people out there, men as well, who are really scared of trying something, or trying some alternative way to heal, or just make them relax? What would you like advise, or how would you help?
You know, Tita, we are in the Philippines, and it's very normal that our life is very routinary. You know, somebody gets up in the morning, have his or her coffee, breakfast, take a bath, and then go to work. After work, go back.
It's a cycle,
It's a cycle over and over again. We forget that we must do something for ourselves to get better, to discover your strength, and acknowledge your weaknesses. So, what I want them to know is there are so many things to do for you to empower yourself as well. Yeah. And then trying other things like this. For example, those who are suffering from anxiety at the moment, and they are
Which
all,
you can
yeah,
so much better.
they are all relying on medications. I've tried it myself. I did the medication for a couple of days, and my body got worse.
Mm.
So I have to think of an alternative to cope up with this anxiety. It's not bad to try other things, natural remedies, if you really wanted to follow the doctor's prescriptions. It's nice, but it would be better for you to cope up naturally. And doing yoga is one. I super believe in that because I've seen my body's transformation. You know, I myself can definitely say that I I am doing better slowly, step by step.
So we're progressing
It's a
slowly.
work. Yeah, it's really work on progress. Before I was afraid to go out and stay there for a long period of time because I am ashamed that if I get my panic attacks in front of too many people, it will be shameful on my part. So if ever I have to go out, I have to make sure that my husband is with me or I have someone else beside me. So traveling also was really, really hard because on your way during the travel, sometimes you just get too anxious and then you wanted to see the nearest hospital. So it's really taking a lot out of my life. Yes, so I really wanted to try all the things that is possible for me to cope up naturally because taking medications it's not my thing at the moment. I wanted to make sure that that will be my last resort. I have to do it first naturally, and I wanted to relax more so that my mind will be full of positive thoughts only. And I think people should get out from their comfort zones.
Try something.
Try something.
I really like to go back to what people said, because I think mental health is real. And it's not something that we need to be ashamed of. It's not something that um, be ashamed of asking for help and letting up, that we feel anxious, so afraid, or we have difficulties. And I feel that all these emotions are quite natural, but it's also essential to ask for help. That's what we're doing, to not to stigmatize, put in stigma attached to people who are suffering panic attacks, anxiety, depression. These are all, I think it has sort of heightened when the pandemic started. And it's not something that we need to be ashamed. What Ate want is me and Ate what I'm trying to say here is that the reason why I did this is because I really wanted to get the message out and just
Create awareness.
to create awareness. Yeah. And just by how what Ate was saying about what she felt the benefits of what we do with the yoga, the side of finding mind, and just an hour of time to just relax and find. It's something that we need. It's self care. It's
Self-care.
Self-care.
I've been reading also different thoughts about anxiety. It's the fear of the unknown. You don't know what you're afraid of. But for us who are having panic attacks, we are thinking that the bodily symptoms that we are feeling will lead you to something more serious. That's why we tend to what they call this, we tend to have this panic attacks
Mhm.
every time we feel something, a little bit tension in your shoulder, when there's something in your throat,
Mhm.
there's something in your throat, and then when you feel chest pains,
So
you
these
know,
are all the things that
these
you felt.
are, yeah,
Yeah.
these are the things that I'm feeling every time I'm having this panic attack. And you know, honestly, I have felt it almost every day in the past year.
So imagine,
Yeah,
imagine, you know,
almost every day.
every day of your life. I mean,
You're struggling with it every day.
yeah. And just by taking some time to breathe, just by taking some time to stretch, just by taking some time to go out, and walk, it actually helps a lot.
Yeah.
All these stretches. So that's on a positive note. What would you um, say or advise to other people, scared to ask for help or are scared to try something like this?
Yeah.
What would you
I
say?
I guess you do not have to be scared of anything or trying any, because the fact that you will try something new will bring the windows, you know, will open the windows for you
Mhm.
to really know yourself more. You know, when you try to do yoga, of course you can just stop doing it if it doesn't benefit you at all. You know what? Why don't you stop yourself from experiencing new things? You might never know what will be. So be brave.
That's a
Be
good
brave
one.
enough.
Be courageous and
Yeah.
brave enough. Try something different. I read something um, that when try something and when sort of do something different apart from what we do every day, we build a neural pathway. So this is your neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
They said that um, people who start developing Alzheimer's or dementia, um, that's because we haven't created a new pathway in our brain. So it's okay when you start something different, start to something new that you're struggling with. It's okay because you're creating some new
Something new in your mind as well.
Yeah, your pathway on
Yeah.
your brain. So well, thank you, Auntie, for sharing your experience.
Sure.
And I know that it takes a lot of courage to really say to people out there about your journey. And I think that's where empowerment and that's where courage comes in. When you begin to just accept and just be okay that hey, this is my journey, and that's where really the power comes in. When you begin to accept and share your journey with other people rather than keep it yourself. So you create great experience. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. I appreciate the time and of course appreciate the sincerity.
Yeah, I know this is just the beginning of my long more journey to finally eradicate anxiety in my system. But I know taking steps little by little will help me a lot. So I hope that our next interview later, I can totally say that I am like I went back to my normal me where I can travel alone, I can eat alone, I can do my
And
thing
it's
alone.
possible.
Yeah.
What we're trying to say here is that it's not something because what we're doing at the moment is that we want to get rid of it straight away. But all these things are teaching us something. All this panic attacks, all this anxiety, all these emotions. They're very scary. Very scary.
Yeah, very scary. But you know what? I heard something before that anxiety is not really a mental illness, but it's just it's just a warning sign.
Symptoms,
Yeah, it's just a warning sign
That's
that, you know,
something.
that something is inside you, and that if treated and if put in a very good manner, you can just, you know,
These are
forget
all
about
just a
it.
combination of all the symptoms that you're feeling, what the signs
Mm,
that you feel inside your something. Maybe you've been neglecting your emotions.
yeah,
Maybe there's an underlying
underlying
emotions that you
emotion.
haven't dealt with
Yeah,
because you're
or
so busy. You know, you're so busy. You're so busy with life. You're so busy
or emotions
doing
that are suppressed.
suppressed. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. And
emotions that are
yeah, and
suppressed
sometimes you just need that space.
to
And I
burst
think
out
to
everything.
yeah, and you know, person that could really create a space for you to understand. And that's what we're doing. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing in the yoga practice, is to create that space, that safe space to release everything. Yeah, release all beliefs, release your emotions, and then not
Past
just
pains.
past things, and not just release. Then find certain solution and find different kind of solution. So moving to this level, and it takes progress. It takes time. So happy International Women's Day. And this is just a very quick video just on our yoga clothes, just to show that it's just a quick video. There's no script.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You know, it's really good that we can share our thoughts to everyone.
Yeah, and that's the power of social media. If you want to find out, if you want to talk to her, reach out. I'm gonna type in her details as well. To talk to her, ask her journey, what she did, how she coped with some stuff. Ask her. At Yvonne is also the manager of migration services. So yeah, so if you want to study abroad, um, study in Australia, get your
Australia, Canada, and New Zealand.
oh, there you go. So there's many more. Drop by at Infinity office. Where are you?
We are located at third floor, Yaga Building, Arellano Street, corner Blumenthal Street, Centro 1, Tuguegarao City. It's just across Holiday Plaza Hotel.
So if you're like wanting to explore different, I've been there. I really loved it. I'm glad that I did it. Speak to other people and ask for journey as well. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you on our next.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.